What's up, guys? It's Eafc here, and welcome to episode 1 of our Eafc 24 Ultimate Team Road to Glory series. I've got a fresh new account here that we are going to be grinding all year, Road to Glory style, no FIFA points, and showing you guys how to get the best possible ultimate team. This is something I do every year. I'm hoping to show you guys how to basically just get the best ultimate team without putting any sort of money, whether it be via trading, gameplay, SBCs, packs, everything like that, just showing you how to get the best account possible. And hopefully you guys can follow along with this series daily and get your best possible ultimate team. But before we jump into this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking to buy cheap, fast, and reliable coins, make sure to check out iggm.com using the link in the description and use the code CHIEF at checkout for a 5% discount. Now let's get right into this video. All right, boys, so diving in and starting our club here, obviously the first thing we're going to do is choose our nation for our starter pack. This isn't really that big of a deal and isn't going to change your ultimate team too much. I think a lot of people overthink this. I opt for Brazil just because they have the most players in like random leagues, and it makes the foundations SBCs easier, like hybrid nations, hybrid leagues, league and nation hybrid. So I opted for them because I think it might help us a little bit with SBCs as we get Arthur there. And we did end up getting quite a few Brazilians from random leagues, which does help us down the line, which you'll see later in this episode as we complete, I believe, the hybrid leagues SBC. But then we jump in here, we pack our first city player of the year in our starter pack when we chose Brazil. This was written in the stars. This guy is going to become a club legend. I can guarantee it. And then basically after that, you just go ahead and you select a loan player. And a lot of people don't realize that you can like go in and out of the positions here and see at each position what loan player you can get. And I basically just look around here for a Brazilian until somebody tells me in the chat that you can get Marquinhos. And another thing a lot of people worry about is they don't want to take like a loan player in say striker, center mid, or center back here because my gold players are there. But whatever player you replace with the loan, you'll see here they just get moved onto the bench. You don't lose that card. So that's also something that you don't really have to worry about. So we got our starter squad here, we got our loan, and then you go into selecting kits and badges, which is something that a lot of people kind of overlook as a process here because your kits and badges that you select are tradable. So you want to select the most popular items because you can go ahead and sell those. You'll see I go the Manchester United kit here, and then I kind of get stuck deciding between this Liverpool and Italy kit. I end up just going Italy here. It wasn't too big of a deal, but this United kit, I think we end up selling for about 1,500 coins, and then we sell Italy for about 500, and we end up getting the Liverpool badge after this. So we get about 2,000 coins just off of these kits and badges, which is super nice boost for us. And it's also some objectives in there where you have to like sell kits, buy kits, everything like that. So this process, you know, isn't too important, but it does give you some extra coins. So make sure to choose the popular items. So we got our club summary there, and we're finally able to dive into our ultimate team here. And the main stuff at the beginning of ultimate team isn't too exciting. You've got a lot of your foundations objectives in SBCs, which I don't show a lot of here because it really is just like buy a contract, apply a contract to a player, apply a contract to a manager, boring stuff like that. So I kind of just breeze through that and whatnot on stream while talking with chat. However, we do get, as we got Ultimate Edition here and we are an Eafc founder, we get some founder packs here, which are important because number one, we get some kits, and you have to be wearing the kits, and there's objectives that you can complete, just like play a game, score a goal, everything like that. So if you haven't applied these kits, make sure you do that because not only is XP important in years past, but this year it's especially important because there's a lot more useful items in the season pass. It's a lot less like tifos and balls and boots that you can use in game. There's a ton of packs this year, which is super nice. So make sure to apply. I think just the kits matter here. I put on the badge and whatnot as well. which was important. And the massive thing you get with this pack and with Ultimate Edition pre-order is you get this Foot Founders Evolution that you can see at the end. Evolutions are going to be a big thing we get into this year. It's one of my favorite things that have been implemented into the game. But this is basically the best evolution you can get. You get to do a striker early on here, and they get a weak foot upgrade. So if you select someone with a 4-star weak foot, they can get a 5-star weak foot, which is exactly what we'll be doing. I plan on doing Julian Alvarez. I'm hoping I can pack him so that he is first owner, but it's not that big of a deal if we don't here. So we plan on doing Julian Alvarez with that card. And then another thing we get here is a lone players pack, which is honestly super, super helpful. You get Haaland for 10 games. You get this selection here where I go with Vinicius Jr., obviously because of our Brazil theme. And then you get a selection of women as well, where I end up going with Marta because she's Brazilian as well. And these are really, really helpful. I'll be saving these for my Foot Champs qualification games. After you play rivals and you get enough points to try to qualify for Foot Champs, obviously you need to win some games there, and we'll save those loans for that. And you can see here, this is kind of the objectives I was talking about here, squad maintenance and whatnot. It's basically just a bunch of boring things like buying contracts, changing formation, everything like that. And you don't get any crazy rewards either. So as you can see, I went through and completed these, no problem, nothing too exciting there. But the last section of them is to go ahead and complete the Foundation's SBCs as well. So we go ahead and dive into that. And it legitimately is like Foundations 1 is just submit random bronze players in each of those. So we completed that. And then Foundations 2 is about just as easy. You're basically just submitting bronze players. You barely need any chemistry. It's super easy. You guys will fly through these. Now, Foundations 3, 4, and 5, I wasn't too fussed to get through just because they don't complete any objectives to my knowledge, and you don't really get any good packs. So I will complete those in the coming days, just with like random bronze cards that I pick up and whatnot. But I wasn't in a rush to complete them just because we can complete these objective sets just with the Foundations 1 and 2 SBCs. But I do recommend completing all of those. It's really nice for building up your club with bronzes, silvers, whatever it may be. And then after that, we decided to jump into spending basically all of our FIFA points. We don't really run through all of them here, but we do by the end of next episode, I believe. And to be honest, I don't really show much here because our pack luck was horrendous. I think the best thing we got was basically a Shadow Chemistry style, which sells for about 3,000 coins. Our pack luck has not been it so far, but we'll see what it does for us. So we open these 25k packs that are up for offer, and then we spend a bunch of the points on 7.5k packs as well. If you are just starting, I would honestly probably recommend just doing the 7.5k packs with your FIFA points. I think those might be the best value as compared to the 25k packs or the 45k packs that are in the store. So yeah, not really much going on there. However, we do go ahead then and we're going to jump into these milestones objectives. And these are something that I push heavily early on and I've talked about in videos before, but you can get a load of free packs strictly from like here. If you score 250 goals, you get a 100k pack. If you score 100 goals, you get a rare mega pack. If you finesse 75, you get a mega pack, I believe. So you get loads and loads of packs from basically doing nothing. So what we're going to do here is I jump into an offline draft using 300 of our FIFA points, and I play it on beginner. Now, the reason for this is number one, we're playing on beginner mode so that we can score as many goals as possible and get those objectives we were just talking about done. So we can get loads and loads of packs just from those objectives. And number two, regardless of the difficulty you play in offline draft, you get the exact same rewards. So winning an offline draft, if you win it on beginner, if you win it on professional, if you win it on ultimate, no matter what, you get a 7.5k pack and a 15k pack for winning, which is better value than spending FIFA points in the store as well. So Number one, you get good pack value. Number two, we get to get objectives done. Number three, we also get to just get like a feel for the game here. So really, really nice here. We just, run through the offline draft. It takes a lot of time, obviously, because you'll see at the end here, I basically go ahead and score like 45 goals a game here, getting these objectives done. But it leads to us obviously getting the draft packs, getting objectives done, getting coins for playing games. So if you do still have FIFA points and want to get those objectives done, I would run it in draft, because the reason I don't want to do it in squad battles is I want to save my squad battles games to actually get points and get rewards, which you'll see in the coming videos. We grind a ton of squad battles because we want to get Elite 1 for those first rewards that come out. Now, you can see here finishing mastery, we finish up the 75 finesse goals after 2 games there, and we'll go ahead and running through those other ones, and we continue to complete the assist mastery, which takes a little bit longer. You don't really get a ton of packs in the assist mastery. However, once you get 400 assists, you do get a 100k pack. So I'm really, really pushing getting these packs done early, as well as like the untradeable foundations SBCs, because number one, I want to pack, if I'm gonna pack any of these big untradables and whatnot in these packs, I want to get them early because I want to know what I'm building my team around. So I don't want to go like buy a bunch of tradable players to build my team, and then I pack like a crazy untradable in another league and I gotta change my team up. So I want to get these done as early as possible. And I want to get them done so we can get fodder in the club, because we're going to start to get a bunch of player of the month SBCs and whatnot that we can put our fodder into. And honestly, you could probably tell I'm not really talking about these packs too much, because our pack luck, again, has been nothing to write home about. I would argue I've had some of the worst pack luck. If you've been in the streams, you will know it's been a rough ride for us in terms of packs. However, that is going to make this series a little more interesting. We're not getting any sort of massive coin boost or super good untradables. You'll see here as well, we have an 80 plus times 10 pack. That's from level 5 of the season objectives. We don't get anything crazy here. However, it is another point that season objectives are crazy this year. You get an 80 times 10 at level 5. You get an 83 times 10 at level 10. So there's so many options here. So I always recommend getting your daily objectives done. Anything for XP, get it done, because you can get some really good stuff. And you'll see here, we finished up, I believe, our last game in the draft here, win that 42-0. Light work for us there against the beginner AI. And you'll see, for playing against beginner, you still do get a 7.5k pack and a 15k pack there. So really nice value out of those. And we finish up a bunch of these finishing mastery objectives. We get a mega pack right there, which we'll go ahead and pop open. What are we working with in this? But yeah, I'm not too upset about not getting anything crazy in these packs, again, because I don't want to get like a massive coin boost at the beginning of the game or a crazy player and then just have the series be like unfollowable for those of you that are maybe playing your first ultimate team, or haven't been able to get like good starts in years past. I want you guys to be able to follow this series to the best of your ability and make it relatable, rather than some crazy series where I'm on a million coins because I pack an Mbappe. Now, we are going to wrap up this episode here with the first 11 SBC. It's the final segment of, I believe, the hybrid leagues SBC. We get a 50k pack for it, and you can see we use a few of our Brazilians there that we got in our starter pack, so they went to good use here. This was really, really cheap, and these foundations this year are crazy cheap compared to years past. And obviously you get packs that are out of this world. You get a 100k pack at the end of hybrid nations and hybrid leagues, and there's loads of good packs in there as well. 50ks, mega packs, 25k packs, a lot of good stuff in there. So we get to end this video off with a 50k pack. We get a Belgian striker. It is going to be Lukaku there with the 84 finishing on him. So nothing special here in episode 1 in terms of the packs. We did get a nice start in terms of just getting a lot of stuff into the club, getting those objectives done in finishing mastery, getting a lot of packs in, and that'll be the theme for next video you'll see is basically us completing every SBC, every objective we can find, and getting loads and loads of packs because like I said, I want to get these done as early as possible and get these players into my club. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.